I think we found the missing link of how big fund managers like BlackRock and others were sneaking some capital into and out of crypto, and now investigations have started. Also, not to give it all away, but what happens when so far a poorly created AI meets crypto exchanges? That's what's in store for us in crypto in today's video. And also Toby's going to bring us some economic numbers that will prove time and again the bullish case for Bitcoin. Oh, is that a trademark? Is that someone's book already?
I guess.
Sorry. You should read it.
Sure.
It's not my book. But anyway, welcome to the channel. Hit like and subscribe. Check out the CT Club down below. You get all that information that we're always talking about in our daily videos. Check out the link if you want to know what that membership is all about. Maybe you'd like to join. So the first thing we should talk about here is Silvergate. Silvergate is a bank that in the crypto community has been known to be pretty cool with crypto payments. Turns out they were super cool with not monitoring properly to comply with standard banking practices like FinCEN and OFAC would like them to do. Anti-money laundering checks, basically. Silvergate has been allowing transfers like upwards of $100,000 without asking any questions. This bank was used by fund managers like State Street, BlackRock, and Vanguard. So I'm just going to put some dots together here for you guys and just understand that this is how these guys were managing, basically cashing out crypto. So maybe Silvergate allowed these hedge funds to either gain more exposure to crypto than they would need to report or exit their positions without having to report so much of their profits. Now Silvergate is being investigated by the Department of Justice. So we'll have to see what they uncover. This is the year of the investigation of crypto, whether it's FTX, Celsius, now Silvergate. SEC has been going to town. What's going to happen with Ripple now that Library has won their case against the SEC? Great celebration there. Does it mean it's a bullish case for Ripple?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Did this start the bull market?
Is it the start of the bull market, guys?
I don't know.
Interesting. So basically, this is when I think the truth is going to come out to a certain extent of whatever these investigations can uncover. Also, what I wanted to talk about is ChatGPT is this AI tool that I talked about in the last video. Basically, it's an AI that scours the internet, supposedly the internet, as of 2021. So it's a little bit dated. And basically, people have been writing books, writing essays. Some people think that this AI is geared toward the lazy college student so they don't have to write their research papers or their, what is it called? Anyway, their research papers or do any real investigative work themselves.
I wish I had this when I was in school. I would have loved that.
Some of us wish that they had it.
I hated doing homework.
Of course.
I would have done this all day long.
Yeah, but the danger between ChatGPT is that, once again, it's another tool that allows you to outsource your critical thinking, and you don't know what information is being screened. We don't know for sure who created this AI, what their intentions are behind it.
I mean, I think Microsoft.
Oh, that's a great sign.
I think Bill Gates and Microsoft created this.
So I've experienced it, and there's a lot of feedback that obviously it's not perfect. It's actually pretty inaccurate and disappointing in many factors. But now we have crypto exchanges like PayBito, who is going to use ChatGPT, hopping on that AI popular bandwagon, for number one, beginners to help them understand the different aspects of crypto trading. Also in the future to enhance crypto market data analysis, future trends predictions, and identifying trading opportunities. If that, there's a lot of red flags here going on, especially if ChatGPT, I always want to say BTC, ChatGPT. I got Bitcoin on the brain.
Fun. That's a great URL.
Oh,
I'm going to buy it before this is up.
Toby's going to switch that domain name. But so, yeah, right now that sounds like a recipe for disaster, matching AI with crypto exchanges. What happens when this is being applied to what beginners are learning about crypto? Which way will they be swayed? Much like a concern of CoinDesk being purchased by other mainstream media outlets or other big names who are basically the leader of a certain cryptocurrency project. What kind of a conflict of interest is that when you are the owner of a huge publication that gives out information on cryptocurrencies. I think personally that should be as independent as possible. So ChatGPT is another example of that, in my opinion. Enough about that. There is a bright side for Bitcoin, and that's what Toby is going to talk about right now.
Okay, so I'm going to go into a couple of news articles. Institutions now look at Bitcoin as a new asset class. This is coming from Kathy Wood from ARK Invest. I don't trust Kathy Wood whatsoever. She's part of the World Economic Forum, and I don't trust anybody from that. And you know, you've questioned her before, and she never gets back to you on Twitter. So obviously, she's not going to tell you why she's on the World Economic Forum. And you know, pretty much scumbags are on.
She's going to say something like, "Isn't everybody?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So I don't trust
one in the crowd.
I don't trust her whatsoever. She's a puppet. Next up, you have the U.S. jobs report is the lowest unemployment rate since 1969. I think it was at 3.4%. Wow, that's a complete lie. But it doesn't matter if it's a lie. You know, it doesn't. What matters is whatever the media says. If it says 3.6% or 3.4%, that's what it is. And you know what? Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter, but that's what the market reacts to. It reacts to whatever the Federal Reserve says and whatever the media says. And that's it. Doesn't matter. So guess what? The economy's stronger than ever. It's great.
They're creating their own destiny.
Exactly.
They're finding their own truth.
Yes. But here's a little more truth right here. To buy a medium-priced home in the United States, an average person would now need to make about $107,000 annually. This is up. Seriously, this is up from $74,000 a year before. So we just had so much inflation come in. And you know what? I've been telling everybody inflation's not going to stop. The debt levels are going to keep increasing. I think the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, said, you know what? We need to up the debt ceiling. They're hell bent on inflation. They couldn't care less. They do these little tiny rate hikes, which is so funny that people actually. I don't watch them.
They're working hard.
I can't watch people just lying to my face. Okay, I have other people that can do that for me. Next up, you have U.S. credit card debt reaches $930.6 billion, which is a brand new all-time high. So. Yeah, it's really bad out there, and people are getting tricked by the illusion of wealth because of credit and debt. That's all it is, and that's why Bitcoin is going to absolutely skyrocket, because you have the US dollar that who knows how much is printed at this point in time. I don't know, but we do know that Bitcoin has a 21 million coin cap. It's a hard cap. It's coded in mathematically. Yeah. Can't be printed any more than that. And that's why people are going to flock to it. And it's going to be fascinating. And one of the questions that I have for you is, why does Kathy Wood, why does she care so much about promoting Bitcoin? I don't get that. Because we know everybody that's working for the World Economic Forum, they're so against freedom, and they're so against something that would give people freedom like Bitcoin. So in the comments below, please help me out here. I'm baffled of why she's like a spokesperson. Maybe that's why she's a spokesperson now for Bitcoin, and people look up to her. And little do they know she's part of the World Economic Forum. So yeah.
Well, maybe she's only sipped the Kool-Aid and she hasn't downed it completely.
I think, yeah, right. I think you probably have to be pretty nefarious to be a member of that thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyways,
unfortunately,
that's all we have. Please like and subscribe, and we will talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.